in a game that was far from simple. A statement was made despite Bruno Guimaraes being sick.
You serious? Today was like very special for me because the weekend I've been sick, so I was not 100% to play the game, but I could play and score 2 goals, help the team was like very good for me.
How close did you come to not being able to play, not being well enough?
Yeah, fever, diarrhea, was not so good, so play tonight was special for me. I don't know how I could play 90 minutes, to be honest. I was very tired, campers everywhere. So get the feeling for the 3 points, come home, enjoy my family. Like 3 points is always what we're looking for.
From unveiling Eddie Howe's new system,
Wow! Beautiful!
to discussing the Dan Burn hidden truth that no one is talking about,
wow,
to revealing a huge bombshell from Bruno Guimaraes on his Newcastle future. As per, let's break it all down and discuss the 5 things we learned from Nottingham Forest 2, Newcastle United 3. Make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell because you won't want to miss a single moment of this incredible journey.
Let's go!
The first thing we learned was Eddie Howe's huge tactical tweak. Eddie Howe had taken a lot of flack for not changing things, but he made a very big change on the night. While the starting lineup remained largely the same, there were adjustments in terms of individual roles and the overall system. When out of possession, Newcastle maintained a 4-3-3 formation, as preferred by manager Eddie Howe. However, when in possession, they shifted into a 3-2-4-1 setup, which was also seen during preseason. Kieran Tripper, the right back, often moved inside as an inverted fullback to join Miley, who played as the number 6 defensive midfielder. Bruno Guimaraes, nominally the central defensive midfielder, was given a free role and frequently found himself in a number 10 position and often drifting to the left-sided number 8 side. Miguel Almiron also tended to move inside to overload the midfield areas. This tactical innovation appeared to have multiple objectives. Seemingly, this innovation was intended to protect Newcastle's centre-backs, crowd Morgan Gibbs-White, and allow Guimaraes to be more influential higher up the field. It was fairly successful in possession, with Guimaraes scoring from the same corner routine as when he found the back of the net against Brentford last season. He then stole possession just outside of Forest's box and curled Newcastle's third into the bottom corner. But without the ball, there were teething problems, typified by Forest's first equalizer. A sequence of 3 passes exposed Newcastle's backline and left Morgan Gibbs-White unmarked to assist Philip Elanga's goal. The 3-2-4-1 formation had mixed results overall. It allowed Bruno to showcase his quality in the final third and created favorable passing angles. Having an 87% pass accuracy, 66 touches, 40 out of 46 passes completed, 6 out of 9 ground duels won, 3 fouls won, 2 out of 2 tackles won, 2 goals, making it his 3rd time for Newcastle to score 2 goals. With a match rating of 8.5, he was also given the Man of the Match award. Kieran Tripper on Bruno Guimaraes. When Bruno plays further up, he shows his magic. I'm delighted for him. The calmness he has brought to the team since he arrived has been brilliant. While speaking to Sky Sports on his new role, Bruno said,
I can play 6, 8, 10, and just want to help the team, help the gaffer. I think today he was very smart with the strategy. He gave me freedom. I feel like very, very well with the game, so we scored 2 goals. Thank you, gaffer.
Tripper played a supportive role in the build-up, particularly in assisting Miley. In the match itself, Tripper had a match rating of 6.9, 1 assist, 2 clearances, 1 interception, 4 tackles, 94 passes, 62 out of 73 accurate passes, 1 key passes, 3 accurate crosses, 3 accurate long balls, 1 big chance created, had the highest increased chance of scoring as a passer, and was Newcastle's X-Threat created leader. The assist means that Kieran Tripper has now registered 10 Premier League assists this season. No player has more. Kieran Tripper is the first Newcastle player to get double figures for Premier League assists in a season since Laurent Robert in 2001, and also is the first defender to provide 10-plus assists in Europe's top 5 leagues in 2023-24. He needs just 3 more to equal Trent Alexander-Arnold's record for the most assists by a defender in a single Premier League season. However, the main issue was defending against transitions. with Miley having a challenging task in managing the large space, arguably too much. Burns struggled against Elanga, who constantly sought to exploit the space behind the defense. But was Howe right to stick with Dan Burn ahead of Tino Livramento?
After the Luton match, there was some criticism of Dan Burn, and you addressed that at your pre-match press conference. But how do you feel he responded himself today? Because you went with him while some fans were calling for a change.
Yeah, I understand. Supporters will always have opinions. I said this on Friday, and I have no issue with that. But for me, I have to keep my mind clear of any opinion other than those that I seek. So that would be my inner circle of people that I've worked with for a long time, and obviously we see the inner workings of the football club, which some people don't have the ability to do that. So I made my decision based on this week's training, on all sorts of things, our opponent. I thought Dan was excellent. Yes, there's a couple of moments, of course, with every player that you think could he have done better in that situation, but certainly his in the majority of his defensive work was very good. Set plays, he was enormous for us, so I'm really pleased with his response.
I'm going to play you on Saturday. Do you understand? And if you're shite, I'm going to play you the next game. And if you're shite, I'm going to play you the next game. Do you understand?
For me, it's not so much about the player himself, but rather about how he is being utilized. Despite being steamed past 2 times by the Nottingham Forest wingers, Burn managed to adapt, shrug off any disappointment, and grow throughout the game, having a match rating on 7.2, 13 clearances, 2 interceptions, 3 tackles, 0 dribbled past. Dan Burn was the leading Newcastle player in X-threat prevented. His crucial goal-saving intervention in the 94th minute showcases his value. Consequently, the blame for Burns' struggles should perhaps be directed towards Eddie Howe's decision to deploy him as a left-back, where he frequently faces swift and agile wingers. Such a position may not be ideal for him or the team's overall strategy. Then a big shout out to Fabian Schar, who against Nottingham Forest had a match rating of 7.5, being the highest in progression via carry and second in progression via pass. Having 104 touches, 88% pass accuracy, 79 out of 90 passes completed, 9 out of 15 long balls completed, 4 clearances, 2 out of 3 aerial duels won, 1 key pass, 1 goal, meaning he has now scored 3 Premier League goals this season, and he has only scored more in 1 season. However, Miguel Almiron was disappointing, having a match rating of 6.4, 0 shots on target, 0 shots off target, 0 shots blocked, 0 successful dribbles, 0 key passes, 0 crosses, 0 long balls, and 1 out of 3 ground duels won, 0 aerial duels, and lost possession 8 times. Similarly, Callum Wilson had a match rating of 6.2, 0 shots on target, 0 shots off target, 0 shots blocked, 1 out of 3 successful dribbles, 0 key passes, 0 crosses, 0 long balls, and 3 out of 10 ground duels won, 1 out of 2 aerial duels, losing possession 16 times, committing 1 foul. So it remains to be seen whether Howe will continue with this tactical experiment in future matches. The decision to persist with this formation will be intriguing to observe as Newcastle looks to strike a balance between attacking prowess and defensive solidity. Speaking after the game, Eddie Howe said,
Clearly still a work in progress, still things to work on, but do you feel like you're starting to turn the corner with that away form and those away performances?
Well, it's been much improved, the results. I still feel we've got a long way to go in terms of everything that we're trying to do, but I'd be saying that if whatever situation. I always believe in real growth in the team. I believe there's loads of areas, but the key thing for me this season, although we've been put in some really difficult positions and a lot of tough situations, the resilience, the spirit, the determination, the unity, have always shone through, even in the difficult moments, and I'm really pleased for the whole group.
Then, Bruno Guimaraes also gave a huge update regarding his future at Newcastle United.
Particularly on the second goal, when you stood there with your fingers in your ears, what is the message that you're telling us there?
How can I explain to you? It's sometimes the people speak a lot about me. I just think about football. I'm very happy here in the club, doing my best. I love the way that the fans like me here. So I just focus on my football and let the people speak.
Okay, so people are talking too much about you leaving Newcastle, is that it?
Sometimes, yes.
Okay. Just tell us, I mean, it's been a tougher season for Newcastle, particularly in recent weeks after you've come out of the Champions League. You're up to 7th now. What do you think is still possible for the team this season?
Yeah, it's clear for me we have to get Europe again. Try to Champions League, I know it's difficult, but at least Europa League, I think we have all the possibility to get there. Today was massive for us. I think now in this year we have been playing better away than home. Last season away we were like not so good, but this season we have been great. So it was good to get another 3 points away, and we have to keep going. Now we have the other week a big game home, and I hope we can get the three points again, and yeah, keep it going up.
And so finally, Bruno, given that celebration and what you've said about it, would your message to Newcastle fans be to don't listen to anybody else? You're staying at this club for us for how long? You tell us.
It's difficult to say, but I'm very happy here. Enjoy a lot my time. I never felt so love for the fans here. They have been unbelievable with me, with my family. So when I get the shirt, I try to play for them, you know. So I'm enjoying here a lot. I don't know until when, but I hope this can keep going for as much as long.
Well, thank you for talking to us, Bruno, and I know that affection is mutual. They love having you at the club as well.
Yeah, I hope so.
Well done tonight, Bruno.
Thank you.
Then if you want to know Newcastle's secret summer transfer plan revealed by Sky Sports News and Fabrizio Romano, click the video on your screen.
Hi Mags, another great away performance and another win. Your support was outstanding throughout the game. You were non-stop from start to finish. Go again next week.